one of the things I share with the author is a reverence for the technology community in America and all the products that have come out of California. It's been an amazing, amazing ride the past few decades. Our lives have completely changed. And in some ways, if you're going to Bangkok to do some indie hacking and then living in Lisbon and Eastern Europe and then visiting America, that is the American dream, right? Like the fact that we're able to materialize US dollars or euros or any currency we choose from these amazing software products and then decide how we're going to deploy that income to maximize the sorts of things that we value in our lives is exactly the American dream. Like you said, Ian, people come here to prosper. And if you've solved that part of the equation, then you don't necessarily need to do that. Now, if you want to be a leader in one of those amazing companies, then yeah, this is the place, right? If you want to meet a lot of the acolytes or contributors to those companies, then yeah, the serendipities like that can happen here. And I do think that as much as I too have complained about debt culture in America, there's definitely two sides to that coin, which is, the same way an e-commerce founder wants to incorporate in America and make sure their biggest target market is American, optimizing for that rather than all the complexities of dealing with a European market, European consumer. The same is true of the debt markets here. There's a consistency, there's regulatory clarity, there's a large, consistent market such that how incredible is it that you have easy access to funding and debt in America? If you use it correctly, that can potentially be a very positive thing for small business. I mean, we don't typically use that kind of stuff too much, but I do think it's worth recognizing that access to capital is one of the potential positives of people seeking to be a part of the American dream.
Another way to say that, Dan, is the financialization of America is just incredible. Everything has been created into a financial tool. So what that means is everything is an opportunity in terms of leverage and figuring out how these systems work, including the SaaS business that you're building, right? It's now a financial instrument. But this conversation to me comes down to we're kind of talking about polar opposites, right? We're talking about people that are immigrating here, and then we're talking about really wealthy people. I think in this conversation, what might be missing a little bit is the middle. And I think for me, that's what the American dream was about the middle class, work hard, all that stuff. And unfortunately, that script is expired. I feel like it's very hard to achieve the American dream with that traditional script.